Hello everyone, my name is Ozan Yıldırım. I'm a student at İzmir Katip Çelebi University in Turkey. Today I'm going to show you my microprocessor project, digital dice game. Basically, the main I got whatever your choice about the quantities of users. You can see score table on GLCD display and their score. Then the system keeps score and you define your champion. In the project, I allow the users can choose their own specifications. The purpose of this project is basically playing dice game with multiplayer. In the beginning of the game, you can choose your game quantities and you can determine how many people you will play. In this project, I use PIC18F45K22 microcontroller and Proteus 8.5 professional. I wanna start with circuit simulation. Firstly, let's have a start. First of all, there is an identification that has on LCD screen and keeps going. After that, there is an universal logo. It's my university logo. And then I say in here good luck. Yes, first specifications is determine the main game quantities, and we ask this question to users by LCD, and we can define the game quantity. For example, it can be short than 2 for that. Then you see, yes, ready for players. And second specification is that how many players. We can choose 5. Yes, now animation begins automatically. The dices change this shape from the random number generator. Yes, keeps going. We did 2 game on the keypad. Yeah, you see player 5, and this is not users, this only computer. Yes, and the second game is begin. Also, I can explain of keypad's working principle on code like that. There is a number called KP, and we convert this KP number to string number according to provision of ASCII number. We did like that, and it's finished. After that, I told you about score table. Yes, last game. When both of specifications are delivered, the dice simulation automatically begins, as you see on the GLCD screen. This part comes through in random enum function on the code. And at this point, the random number generator, which generates a random number based on the limit, turns the dices and gives the shape within order. When the competition is finished, GLCD says the game finished. We could see. Yeah, going to the next game. after each transition you can see these sentences. Yes, game finished and GLCD says the game is complete. And now the results are being calculated. Yeah, as you see, GLCD screen has 3 players status, and if you have more than 3 players, you can push the button, it's whatever, and you can move the screen, scroll the screen as we did. Now it's not. Yes, as you see the second page of the screen like that, and player 1 won. Yeah, the working principle like that. I want to talk about the during the program help from the char pointers to defining variables, because pointers can allow to using more than one character in a variable, and this brings us a lot of convenience. For example, when you play with 6 players, player names should change in order on game screen, otherwise you can't understand which user playing. And as in summary, 4 returns according to player quantities and dice is randomly thrown. After that, the random number shows in a GLCD as a shape of dice. When finish of the throwing of random scores are calculated, then these points taken and assigned to arrays. When I did this project, some problems is faced on me. Firstly, as required of the project, I had to use keypad firstly. I want to use port A pins, but there were some disruptions on keypad buttons. I tried to find a way of fix that. The reason of these disruptions is that the 6th and 7th pins of port A, I can see like yes, 6th and 7th pins of port A. Then I decided to port B pins, which also contains GLCD database pins. Yes, I tried to work both of 2 components together, and this problem is done. As a conclusion, the project enables a playable animated dice game which supports 9 players, 9 games, keeps their scores, and makes a point table for scores. The coding required was challenging because it's so hard that make the algorithm for multi-users. You need to have capability of use so many libraries. At the end, the game was fully functional as intended. Port A's pins are left free to be used in case of further development of project. If you want to develop this project, you can use also port A pins. It's free. And thanks for listening.